House Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman Michael McCall today rebuking the Biden administration's withdrawal from Afghanistan. This comes after the committee released a report condemning the decision, along with 15 White House officials, including the president and vice president.
13 servicemen and women killed. 170 Afghans killed. 45 Americans and Afghan civilians wounded. And the sad thing is, it could have been prevented.
The objectives of the report are to hold accountable those behind the decision and make sure that nothing similar ever happens again. House Republicans said the Biden administration had the opportunity to evacuate the troops and that the handling of the withdrawal led to the deaths of 13 service members and the abandonment of billions of dollars of military equipment. NTD's Daniel Monahan presents the findings, which lay out the final months that led up to the Taliban conquering the country.
13 Americans died in a suicide attack at the Abbey Gate entrance to Kabul's airport on August 26, 2021. U.S. forces were trying to help Americans and Afghans flee as the Taliban terror group took control of the country. The chaotic exit left behind many American citizens, Afghan battlefield allies, women activists, and others at risk from the Taliban. Representative Michael McCall led the investigation as chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. The congressman says it took 2 years to get to the point of releasing the report due to what he called the obstruction, speaking on CBS's Face the Nation.
I've had to serve subpoena after subpoena, move to compel, threaten to, hold the secretary in contempt to get information like after action reports, all these documents, testimonies that we finally got to.
McCall says the Abbey Gate suicide attack could have been prevented if the State Department had done its job and executed the plan of evacuation.
They did not do that until the day the Taliban invaded and overran Kabul. By that time, it was too late. They left these 13 servicemen and women hanging out to dry.
McCall says the administration picked optics over security at each step of the way. The report accuses the Biden administration of watering down warnings about deteriorating security. It says the administration failed to carry out an emergency evacuation of Americans and Afghan allies until it was already too late, and blames the administration for cutting down troop levels while maintaining a large embassy staff. White House spokesperson Sharon Yang says the report was based on cherry-picked facts, inaccurate characterizations, and pre-existing biases. In a statement, Yang said President Biden inherited an untenable position due to what she called a bad deal former President Trump cut with the Taliban to get out of Afghanistan by May of 2021. House Democrats say the report by their Republican colleagues ignored facts about Trump's role. The withdrawal ended a nearly two-decade military presence by U.S. and allied forces, which was launched to rout out the al-Qaeda terrorists responsible for the September 11, 2001 attacks on the United States. The Taliban overthrew an Afghan government and military that the U.S. had spent nearly 20 years and trillions of dollars building. The last U.S. troops left Afghanistan on August 30th, 2021. Democrats will also release their own report today. It argues that the Trump administration set the withdrawal in motion and failed to plan for executing it. Daniel Monahan, NTD News.